Yo, what's up, Max? What's up, Zizo and 60? Y'all joined before I did. Yo, Webs. My bad for not streaming 2 days ago. I know it was expected. I'm just gonna assume that, or at least I'm not gonna take that message seriously. Oh, I got new drip. This bar is red now, and I had to retexture 4 things to make it red. What is this? Okay, guess what level you're going for as a new artist? I have absolutely no idea. Probably Auditory Breaker. I don't know how I would use information that I know to guess this. Auditory Breaker is just a common artist. That's why I guessed it. Wait, I actually got it right, bro. That's insane. Yo! This has almost never happened. I say almost never because if it did happen, I have not remembered me guessing anything correct. GG's. I mean, it's a good level to go for. You have 65 to 139 to 67 and 18. Nice. Those progresses make a lot of sense. I beat Auditory Breaker, and that ball, the pre-drop ball, is physically impossible. There's no way a human can do that and decide it's balanced. The one with like restricted visibility and everything. Magnus Carlsen couldn't do it. You haven't been playing like at all in the past week? Bruh. You need to hop on Society. Think about it this way, if you get good runs on Society, you get to flex it to me. Which seems to be one of your hobbies. I'm on 480 FPS now. I swear there's like a slight difference, I can't tell. But I just got like 70 runs back to back with 480 FPS on, so it's gotta be good in some fashion. Maybe it does nothing. I know something's different, I just don't know what it is. You don't have to like compete. I mean, it's true. Your guess is green bullet. It's always the new demonlist levels get incorporated into absolutely everything. It's like they have no other purpose than that. Just have their names said by random people like 20 times a week. I probably worded that weirdly. You can just play whatever and whenever you want. I mean, it's true. Completely true. If you don't care about Geometry Dash, then I guess that's not on you. It's on the game. Although I would love to see you beat this level at 125 and absolutely humble me. Although after I beat it. Hey, on air. Didn't he say he wanted his name off the demon list? Or to be banned from the demon list? And I know this was years and years ago, but it was quite the move. Obviously, nobody has done that. Or almost nobody. That was terrible. You're not gonna go for Cobwebs 125 ever? Come on. You're so good at normal Cobwebs though. Dang. What demon should you beat? Your hardest is Phobos. Oh, Phobos, a medium demon. And I just recommend you the usual hard demons. What's the skill sets of that level? Because I genuinely do not know what that is. Cobwebs 125 does not suck. It's a very fun level. Go for green bullet next. Amazing advice. Maybe that is the next step in a progression line, and it's secretly super easy, and I just need to try it. Yo, what's up, Rub? What do you mean no? Green bullet's only like top 6. I don't even think it's harder than Tidal Wave in my opinion. Silent cheese curd. If you go to the Impossible Levels website and just search Silent, you'll see everything. Every single level on there is called Silent something. And people dedicate hours and hours of their time to get a real world record on it. They'll get like 20% on some random level that's top 600 ILL. Bruh. You'll get better. Pre-extreme progression's not the same as post-extreme. True that. I mean, you're just learning how to practice and how the game works, right? I remember when I was beating my first hard demons, specifically electrodynamics too, I was like helpless. I did not know how to practice anything or learn a click pattern at all. And that just made any challenge that contained more clicks in a second than I could mentally process, I just couldn't do. The elites are hiding, oh my gosh. You're going for Cobwebs after Waterfall or Tartarus? The backwards progression for you then. $51 times 10 on normal Cobwebs. I remember when I would just die over and over to the 50 wave, and that kind of sucked. I remember I'd practice the 50 wave from 47, and that was like the dumbest thing I could have been doing. Because obviously if you practice a part right at it, it does not help. I mean, come to think of it, I didn't even understand how practicing works at that time when my hardest was Cobwebs. We're going to be Cobwebs in 2 weeks. You want to get better? 7 club step, bro, what? I thought they said you were banned from the CCL because you used show hitboxes on death or something. I'm sure the list mods were really sportsmanlike about it. I just know that for sure. Wait, what? You can check mark levels? What does this do? Like, I hit the check mark. Does it do anything? I don't know, that did not look like it did anything. Why does that setting exist? Maybe it's to lag the game and everybody's game is being lagged except for like the elites in Geometry Dash. Like Zoink has a checkmark lag blocker or something. What next after Bloodbath? Wait, are you talking to somebody else? I don't see that. Okay. If you're asking that as a question, I'd say Auditory Breaker. The tried and true, very generic NPC progression. FPS now? Yeah, I changed it to 480, then I got like 270 runs in a row. So that can't be a coincidence. It's not how coincidences work. I swear I'm gonna start getting 70 runs again as soon as I start going from 0. Can I try your level? I can try your level, but I won't. I'm not falling for that. It's either gonna crash my game or crash my game and do something worse. I haven't even gotten a single one of those levels on level request. I want to keep it that way. Tung Tung Sahurkles is not laggy. It's very optimized. It was made by the GOAT. Verified by another GOAT. Should I make a video essay on how Tung Tung Sahurkles has ruined Geometry Dash? I think that would be a good idea. Top 15? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. You literally just said gibberish. Why not out of that? That's such an enough. Okay. Whatever. Getting the hardest run on a level on your second attempt and then never again. Bruh. That almost never has happened. To me at least. Wait, like second attempt after practice or something? We're just on some random wave challenge. Oh, that! Yes, I know that level. I know that level. It was verified by the Nullscapes person. Oh yeah, San Juan. Isn't that what it's called? Because what you said was not even remotely close. I beat regular Cobwebs? Of course I did. I'm not gonna play this without beating the normal version. Yeah. And you fluke a run and it takes forever. I see. I mean, just statistically that doesn't happen for more than a day though. Like if you got some crazy like 22 to 48, you're probably gonna pass that tomorrow. Maybe that's like an easier levels thing. And I just can't get anybody. Don't beat Ultraviolence. There's no way that makes you better at the game. There's like 0 way. Accurate frame counter for... There's Litim's video. Litim's video on Cobwebs is the only video that you should watch. Frame counters are meaningless and they have nothing to do with difficulty ever. It's like judging a level's difficulty by like the amount of ones in the binary version of its name. Like, no. Not helpful. I mean, I don't know binary though. Maybe that's like the most accurate trend on the demon list. What was that? It was not very good. Rage bait? What? Society of 1.1 times. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. GM Andrew Tang is the GOAT. And better than absolutely every other Geometry Dash player. There was this one person in the comments section who was doubting though. I just didn't understand. Like, why can't you just check Pointer Crate and realize that he's ranked #1 on the stats viewer? He has 9,592 points. He might have even more now. Bruh, okay, Andrew Tang would never fail there. Frame perfects are less reliable, frame windows are less reliable, they're completely meaningless. If you're gonna look at something completely meaningless, then might as well look at something that's actually, like, lookable at. Something that's watchable, that's the word. Like, I like seeing one number in the top right corner go up. I don't like seeing 4 numbers and like 4 different ding sounds, so whenever the level's playing in a fast part, it just sounds like ding 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 ding. That's kind of dumb. I just want to hear a ding whenever there's a frame perfect. Nobody plays at 60. Nobody plays at 240. There's an impossible level with like no frame perfects. It's called Maze of Justice. I don't know if it's actually possible or if it just randomizes. Imagine playing on LDM in the Big 26. Bruh. What am I supposed to do? Play on high detail mode? I'm running this at 480 FPS. I'll drop frames on high detail. Unless I have like a NASA computer. Yeah, see, I'm dropping frames. 450. That was a 30 frame drop. It's like, that's a 16th of all my frames. God, into the void. Poof. Look lookable at. Yeah, like something that you can look at. I didn't have a word for it because my English is terrible. And that's just how things are. And no, I don't speak another language. Bruh. Just died 49. And a lot of these situations are logical things that I've never had to explain before. I'm so lost, bruh. Waterfall has 1 frame perfect. There's no way it has. There's no way it has to have more. Unless you mean on 240. Then it has to have less. Where is its frame perfect on 240? Yo, what's up, Z Emerald MCO? How is it going? No, oh my gosh, I hate that. I'm getting a good start boss now. Okay, thank you, RobTop. Okay, if RobTop's auto checkpoints actually worked, I would use them. Like, it is very obvious where I want to checkpoint. Extremely obvious. You're good, but you have a headache, bruh. Yo, what's up, Hockey? With Shake, there's no reason to play any level with Shake on. That doesn't even... It's not even hard on the computer. It just is annoying to play. Like, you're trying to do frame perfects, and then the level is just going all over the place. Well, that's not very fun. Like, that's the equivalent of these things that obscure the screen in Cobwebs being everywhere. There's only 1 frame perfect counter for that video, or level. I don't think that's a true frame perfect counter. Basically, everything in that difficulty range has way more. Like, I know Waterfall is overrated, but it can't be that overrated. Because 60 FPS frame perfects, I mean, those are insanely easy to get. Any level with a timing has a 60 FPS frame perfect. I mean, Hatred is a free level. That has like 10 of them. Promethean's not even based around timings, and that has like 8 of them. And both of those are far easier. Waterfall might have more. Who made the frame perfect counter? Was it somebody credible? I think it might be on Litim's spreadsheet for frame perfects. He built one of those. Oh, fun fact, I died to this click, even though it's free. From 0. Somebody with like 200 subs, yeah, I wouldn't trust them. Not because of their sub count, because their claim. Also, who uploads a video that's about a frame perfect counter and the whole entire level just has 1? It's a trash video. That video is so bad, Jesse wouldn't even play it at McDonald's. Yes, you definitely should do a GD stream. Oh, I know the Antarctic Lights situation, or so it's called now. I think that showcasers are dumb, but creators are also dumb. So I'm not sure which side to be on. You got living open, well that's good because it's pretty easy. Yeah, Hikaru did play GD. He didn't play it like on recording though, did he? Silly little cube game. Buddy, you play a freaking game where there's 32 pieces that all look goofy and they move in a certain way on a dang board. And you look at that memorizing lines 15 hours a day. Calling it a silly cube game was, or I don't even think he called it a cube game. Whatever he said, it was unwarranted. Well, I'm obviously not gonna get angry at something that's happening over there, because I ain't standing over there. Bro, what was that? That's happened like 3 times today in practice. No mini portal. What the heck? So, is this click like a frame perfect or something? Because I'm dying to it a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably free if you do 2 clicks. What was the hardest level that Hikaru beat? Because I don't know the answer to that. Bruh. There we go. Acheron. What is this in response to? Is there an invisible message? Wait, where is 30 to 39 on TS2? I know for me that's before the wave, but y'all are on 2.1%. Okay, that has to be the wave. GG on learning that. Low-key kinda easy without the timings though. Wait, his hardest was B? Crazy. Is this person credible though? I've just seen too many random guys in the comment section acting like they're super credible. Imagine playing on 2.1 in the big 26. Some levels are just unplayable on 2.2. You can't blame people for that. It's not like Rob Top was thinking in any sober way when he decided to just change the physics that we've had for like 9 years. Like, okay, here you go. Now jump heights are different, the ship physics is different. Every single thing's different, and then there's like a sort of 2.1 physics thing. I think it's called old 2.2 or something. And it tries to emulate 2.1, but it doesn't do it correctly. And it's not even close. And it makes Slaughterhouse and stuff impossible. Oh, I almost swore like very loudly. Dang. I've been playing off recording a lot. I've been swearing a lot off recording. We get another physics change after 2.2, there's a problem. Yes, there is. I mean, there's already a problem with the 2.2 physics to begin with. Also, why did I die to the UFO spam? I did not die to that at all. In practice today. I've been more consistent than ever. You know what, I'm not gonna do that on stream. Okay. No explaining into further detail. That would have been impulsive. I think that if somebody puts their level on 2.2 physics, with the upside down ship stuff and all, then you should be able to make a copy of that level and turn it back. Stupid. 75. What do I know about Trix Eternus progress? I think it's like, what, 79 to 100 or something? I know it's a pretty hard run. If he's returned to the level, I definitely don't know about that. Go? Yes. I'm definitely going right now. Opinions on UK? Well, what part of it? Geographically, and like what part are we focusing on? Delayed. He got 72 on Eternus. If you mean 72 to 100, then I'd believe that, but 72, definitely not. I think that the creator of Eternus, Riot, I think, or not even a creator, had a big part in the project. I think he should just be grateful that people verified Tartarus and Acheron. And that legacy happened. A year. Now, I'm not really believing that. What can you do with the 2.2 physics that you can't do with 2.1? I guess go down really fast. There we go. Yep, that just has to happen. The wave is terrible and the transition into it is entry dependent. Yeah, exactly. Riot's a terrible player. He was only the best player because nobody else was playing. I mean, Acheron isn't generic. It's good that we have it as a level. Tartarus is overrated though. And easy. I think it should be off the list in the next 2 months. Because it's already at like 140 in terms of difficulty now. Well, I mean, generic gameplay isn't a problem. Bad gameplay is a problem. I don't care if I get the most different and interesting level, if it's just garbage to play. I mean, Cobwebs tried to be interesting with the UFO and the robot. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. It was also terrible. Why without saws is definitely an extreme. Has that first click, and that's like pretty hard. And a singular click alone instantaneously is going to turn it into an extreme. Because insane demons are free, and a singular click midway through a level is harder. Unless you mean like taking secret ways, then you could definitely turn it into an insane demon. Cube jump in the bad, club step monster, then memory, then spam. I just read words, and I didn't really comprehend them. Low key. I mean, I said it. I understood zero of that, though. Dang, I died at 51, karma. Do we think 74 to 91 5 times in a row? Probably. I mean, that's free. Cuber is the easiest part when you're running from it. As Zeki Dasher said. Best player in Puerto Rico. I agree with that. Bruh, this wave sucks. Why I'm practicing that. There we go. If you want to play it, it's the second on the servers. The first one is bugged. Oh, I know all of those levels are bugged now because 2.2 changed the physics. I specifically played Crimea River. And that was very bad. Maybe they fixed it now. Also, there was this awesome challenge that I was playing, and then 2.2 came out and completely broke the challenge. I since then removed it from the folder. And it made me sad. Bruh. This is terrible. You're gonna beat Tartarus as a new easiest after Waterfall? Wait, what is a new easiest? I never understood that term. And I see it being used in a technical fashion. Does it just mean beating a level after you beat your hardest that's easier than your hardest? That was your easiest extreme. What would my easiest be, ACU? Or no, sweater weather? What the heck? What? How did this happen? Wait, am I reading that right? Tartarus. So Waterfall is your only extreme. I'm gonna practice something. Bad start, boss. Good start, boss. You dropped every other hardest because you wanted to build skill for a list demon? Back in my day, we finished the levels that we started. I mean, I can see that though, because there's no point in getting the achievement. Bruh, that better not happen from Zero. The attention span. Easiest platformer extreme or the hardest insane demon? Hardest insane demon. Not because it's easier, but because it's more playable. There's no way I could ever do an extreme platformer. There's just zero chance. Basically, I have to relearn the entire game. My classic skills they've led me up to like medium demon platformer. That's taken hours. Yo, what's up? Namradish. 8 to 100? Oh my gosh. So you're just technically jumping. You basically beat all the other stuff. What's your actual hardest? Also, Namradish, I invite you to play Cobwebs. I should become top 1 platformer, bruh. I don't have the... I don't even know what you call it. Skill is definitely not true. I don't have the mental capacity to grind something like that. What was that? That was a bug. Thank you, RobTop. B. Hikaru Nakamura has an equal hardest to you. Just beat like some random easy extreme, just beat ACU. Or whatever you got 8 to 100 on. I said, you don't know who Hikaru is? He's a chess player. Elite Super Grandmaster. Extremely annoying. Kinda like W Popoff. What out of that? That's a hard click though. Whatever. He beat someone pre-move only. Not impressive, by the way. Bro thinks he's Hikaru. Also, isn't that clip fake? I know it's fake in some way. Chess is more based on rote memorization than anything else. You have to join the Bobby Fischer team with me and play Chess 960. I should play on 670 FPS. So I don't actually think it makes a difference, but I still want to have it on. Because I don't know how like all the 240 this and that works. Like whatever. Rob Top decided. Oh yeah, I got 87 to stream. For the second time. Second or third, I can't remember. I don't want to remember. You'll never beat an extreme beyond the top 200? Dang. That means you're crazy good. It has to be like top 190. Not top 200. So a top 210 would be a no-no. $66 to 100 on Renovant. Why are you playing Renovant? Okay, if I did Rigel 125, that would be harder than this. Because Rigel has the 4 clicks. The 4 times speed clicks. And those would definitely speed up to be something hard. Then again, the nerf version's easy. You want to be a top player. Wait, how can you beat Conical Depression though? That's beyond 200. It's like top 700. Bruh. 11 to 100. Good job on doing 20% of the difficulty. I know I played that level and got a run above 5%. I'm not sure if my progress saved. Hey, I had 7. And I was about to say above 10%, so I would have been lying. The 53? Bruh. I cannot visualize that. Although there's like a pink orb around 53 on Cobwebs. I'ma just pretend you're talking about that. Can you get to 53? Yes, I can. And I'm assuming you mean on Cobwebs. Yay, W practice mode, very helpful. Just make the player restart the game at a random time. Oh, where is it? This right here. I died to this from 0 and I did not like it at all. What do you mean checkpoint spam? That's the only way to practice. RobTop made it so that you can't do anything besides checkpoint spam on a hard level. Thanks, RobTop. You know, I could turn on instant reset. Apparently that's like unwatchable though. If every click is a choke point, it is totally still a choke point. Also, I need to practice the transition into the 67 wave, or else I'll get 67 cooked. You hate Tung Tung. Bro, what'd he do to you? You know, I do that a lot. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, right. Dang it, there's no start pause for that, and I made the start pause, so I can't blame anybody. I don't even know how you hit this orb to fly off the platform, but it's physically possible. That's all I know. And knowing that is enough. I know I have to practice from 52 or something, but I just don't want to. There we go. Thanks, RobTop, for your amazing game. It's gotta be something crazy. Like, tap. Yeah, even there I hit the platform. I don't get how it works. Yo, what's up, Rube? Thank you for saying very, very intellectual stuff. Yeah, bro's 2000 elo and definitely cheating. No 2000 talks like that. Oh my gosh. That last part, you know, like the white part on that level, it's so impossible. With all the structures everywhere and the fireballs. Isn't your hardest to beat, bruh? Anything below top 500 should be nerfed to insane / hard demon. That's what I feel like with top 1000. There shouldn't be more than 1000 extremes at this point. Because there's a lot of levels that don't deserve extreme. And there's a lot of extremes. You know, big boy logic. What is that wave? It's awful. We want free extremes. No, we don't. That's not even how that works. Having a large ego is calling stuff hard. Like this level 200 spots below my hardest is hard. That's how good I am. That's called having a big ego. Saying it's easy means that I still suck at the game and I need to get better. Just like I need to do right now. Y'all's logic is so broken. You hate free extremes, exactly. What insane demon deserves to be extreme? Why is sweater weather an extreme? That's my question. It's so free. I guess people who have that mentality need to learn to be okay with having 50 extremes and being trash at the game. You shouldn't be allowed to have 100 extremes and be trash. Or 200 extremes. Which is a possible thing. Low-key, after playing Azerite again, it's like medium demon. Exactly. So easy. It sounds terrible. Everybody says it sounds good. I use it for pacing. Okay, whatever. I'll probably just be more clutch from 0. After one no-clip run. $67. That'll be good. Heliopolis. Well, that's the problem with getting a first extreme on mobile. If there's one thing about being on an iPad, like, you should not be able to do an extreme on an iPad. It's like an insult to extreme demons. Someone beat Firework on mobile? Yeah, quote-unquote mobile. You have $3,000 iPad. I don't even know what that thing was. Thing was probably smuggled out of Area 51. Yay, 55. Your friend beat Allegiance on mobile. Okay, shouldn't be an extreme. There we go. Demote it to Insane Demon. It's the only way. Yay, I died to the spike. You don't get to die to spikes that much on Cobwebs. It's always other things. What's voice control? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, and you're trying to beat Allegiance on mobile? Okay, it should be demoted to Hard Demon now. It's if mobile players are going for it, it's obviously pretty easy. where you jump using your voice. Oh, like Dorami, like it just devolves into not saying anything interesting and just saying like whenever you want to jump. Not interesting. Also, how would you do wave? $20 and you were able to get 60 to 100. That sounds really easy. Wow, somebody said 3 messages and they're a mod. And I'm just not going to read either of them. Or should I say any? Is that the correct thing to say? Yo, what's up, drama? I got 87 today, which kinda sucked. It's crazy how good I am at Cobwebs. I mean, I am horrible at this level in my opinion. I did the 67 wave. Something that can't happen. What's up, GD Historian? Don't give the REDL ideas. I think the REDL should dismantle itself. Because it's corrupt and terrible, and all the mods are trash. You can't have a mod with like 5 extremes on the REDL. The whole point of the whole list is that like you're too bad to be on point or crate, so you're on that. That's the whole point. So you should have like 300 extremes. Did I play? Oh, okay. You weren't talking to me. Good. Yeah, it's the grief guy. He plays grief all day long. Made it into a hobby. Yo, drama, I'm gonna show you something really freaking cool. This is like wickedly cool. So I make the custom label. I do this, and I just rename it 240 FPS. Is it working or not? Hey, and then I delete my FPS counter. We do some physics bypass. And now how is anybody gonna tell? Now it's so much smoother, oh my gosh. That level of smoothness is awesome. Anyways, let's get the real FPS counter back on. No fake stuff. You're taking notes? Oh, I'm gonna show you something even cooler if you're gonna talk like that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Creator. Level edit. Now we can edit the level for one state until we hit save again. Okay, make sure not to go up too much above the editor. And yeah, we can take the spike and just do that. Save and exit. Now look at that, we have a nerfed spike. Take them notes, buddy. I definitely should not do that though. Okay, is this spike unnerfed now? Okay, it's unnerfed. Yeah, that's how you revert it, is you just hit the cycles button. Possibly the 2 coolest hacks that I know of. 97 was very unfortunate. Oh, you knew about that one, that's crazy. I'm sharing my elite hacker knowledge with you, and you just know about them all. This is, I feel undervalued. No, I died to 50. Yeah, that's getting nerfed immediately. But, you know, drama. There is one problem with nerfing the level. And your icons, they have to be a very specific thing if you want to nerf. So I'll show you the icon that gets rid of the watermark. There's actually 2 of them. So now, once you have these icons on, you can nerf the level all you want, and you'll never get a watermark. And that's just cool. But it has to be these ones. Okay, I'm changing them back. There's no way I can play this. It's terrible. Who plays with these icons? Absolutely unplayable. A 6-frame release, bruh. The level is like 2.5 minutes though. And he had all the nerfs that anybody's ever had combined. Okay, Drama, I'm gonna tell you another hack that you definitely don't know about. You can, if you want to bot a level, take the audio and splice the audio from your real runs, and then don't splice the bot, and just have the bot do the clicks that you usually do. And then you play the spliced audio on your phone, and then, so you don't have to sync it up in a video editor. And you just pause the game, hit play, and then hit play on the phone at the same time. And it works for raw footage too, as long as you're sufficiently good at a level. Like, Pointer Crate will never tell. The face cam will give it away though. The reef is secretly free. Maybe it is. Pointer Crate will know about this. Pointer Crate doesn't know about anything. Their mods are idiots. They're also disconnected too. Lord Vadercraft doesn't even know who Jesse Gaming is. I hope he's learned that in the past 2 days, since I asked him. You're banned on Pointer Crate? Wait, for real? I have 0 list points on Pointer Crate too, along with the amazing Jesse. 32nd best player in the world. Do I join Lord Vadercraft streams? Very rarely. I joined one of them. But the severe repetitiveness, and I understand that's a problem with me too. It's just when you go for a level, the 10th hour of watching somebody, okay, I just phrased everything so wrong. The 10th hour of somebody watching you play a level is pretty boring for them. If it's the same level, no matter how interesting you are. No, I'm not too interesting. Oh, you made that up. No, Jesse Gaming never hacked. Come on. Or okay, he did. Like once. It's in the past though. By a couple years. The recent exposal is not because of hacking. It's because he nerfed a jump by a frickin' pixel, and it wasn't even him who did it. It was the person who made a start boss. You realize that's not how you beat a level, or should I say hack a level, is you nerf one random jump. It's not it. usually join. I see. Connix VSC hacking. Did Connix hack VSC? I wouldn't be surprised. Because there's two ways things can go. It's either Connix is garbage because VSC is super easy and the challenge list is overrated, or he hacked it. And I believe in him to be a legitimate player. Struggling on Bloodbath, true. Yeah, I'm not brain rotted. Trust. I'm here to enlighten you to all the secrets of this game. For example, Lord Vadercraft gets paid $50 to accept people's records. Just kidding. No clip accuracy to like 99.9. That's actually a genius strat. But you, again, have to have either no cheat indicator or hack the cheat indicator. Which is kind of hard to do, by the way. Because you need to go and do a lot of stuff that I don't really know how to do. That's kind of cooked. IMO. Bruh. Connix chatter joined the stream. Uh-oh. Connix was struggling on ACU. Yeah, VSC got hacked for sure. I mean, that has 63 60 FPS frame perfects. And last time I checked, that's kinda hard. $2 billion. Yep, keep making fun of my pronunciation of ACU. I will not change it. This has happened thousands of times. I just don't care. It's literally a random top 1700 level. Who cares? 1,748 as of a couple days ago. What am I gonna... Never. I did play Silent Circles though. The version that Snow Spike was playing. It's really playable towards the ending. Although the beginning needs to have different gameplay. Like, what is this? That's just entry dependent, trash, bad transition into another transition that's bad. Cobwebs circles, I can't wait. You know what, fine, I'll practice it. I'm sure practice is gonna do so much. It's like practicing a 9,000 FPS frame perfect, like whatever, it's luck based either way. Like, why do you put these things on Cobwebs? Like, what's this? Why do you have UFO clicks? Well, it's like on an easy demon. This is not an easy demon. Yeah, 9 dice is a genius. I mean, after all, he did manage to get all of his levels verified and rated. Stop aura farming, saying Cobwebs is easy. Who's saying that? Me? What? One day everybody says I sound like Technoblade, and now I'm being called that, whatever. I did 52 to 100, yeah. I swear this is more about y'all's sound speakers than anything else. If you're using some low quality speaker, you probably think I sound like Technoblade. Or something. Or some high quality speaker. I mean, if I had a speaker that made everybody sound like Technoblade, I think that's a pretty high quality speaker in my opinion. I just said a bunch of words. $125 on a top 200 is not easy. It's sorta easy. There's no such thing as objective difficulty. At least not in this level particularly. Like, I just am bad at this. I don't know why. Not good at doing all these trash timings. What order does it go? It goes freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. From earliest to latest. Yeah, you'd think that junior would be in the lower ranks, but it's not. It's the third highest one. Why nobody's saying go? Because they knew I was gonna die at 75. You can check it with the bottom left label. I mean bottom right. It says what percent I'm gonna die to next. Okay, I totally made you look, so I don't even like have a word for this. Get label rickruled. Amazing gameplay. Nobody cares about Cobwebs at 1.25. Nobody cares about Acheron. If you beat Acheron right now, nobody would care. Nobody cares about Slaughterhouse, Acheron, whatever demonlist level between 20 and 75. That's how caring works. Oh yeah, rank my icons. I'm guessing the cube is a 0 out of 10 right off the bat. Actually, I've never had anybody rank my icons. I've ranked a lot of other people's. Wait, do you need to see all my icons? I'll let you. Where does it show it? There we go. The UFO could be worked on, in my opinion. The robot is perfect. Along with the spooter. $9.8, thank you. Why do I have 11,000? Dang, I just got asked a question that, like, was very hard for me to answer. I used to star grind a tiny bit. Wow, amazing gameplay, 9 dice. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely amazing. UFO is a 4, ouch. That's Nepesta's fault, though, or Soluble's fault for designing that. not vanilla in the game. Just no UFOs are good. That's the problem. You know about swing. Oh, I don't even use the swing. I don't even consider that an icon. I think that's the same swing that I was using like 1 month after 2.2 was released. So that just really doesn't count at all. Would this be top 2 speed hack list? I don't know. I think you'd have to check the description to see. This would definitely not be top 1. I mean, you're right. You're 100% right. Our Shadow's just too good. He's the GOAT. True Effect 130. I actually saw an R Shadow run. It was True Effect 150. Like, how the heck can you even do that? It was in no clip, but it was still a pretty accurate run. I don't think I have the physical ability to do that. I have to train up more. Top 1 is SLH 1.1 times. No, it is not, because the SDL does not accept records that are below 1.25 times. Because then you could just do Tidal Wave at like 1.01. Like, we know that can't count. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm playing a game. %51.48%, bruh. Everybody's saying that Cobwebs 125 is impossible or whatever, it's like top 50 difficulty. It's not even that hard. Top 50 usually means easier than Slaughterhouse. And Slaughterhouse is a pretty easy level. 1.25 times plus. I mean, it's the same thing. Golden at 1.2. Golden 125 on the speed hack list is not top 1. Because the Golden's just, it does not speed hack to be a hard level. There's nothing about it that's speed intensive. I mean, really, it's the same thing with True Effect, though. What's the biggest jump that I did? Probably Cataclysm to Hyper Paradox. It's the biggest and only jump that I did. Or you could say Promethean to this if you're a doubter and a hater. But nowadays, even the haters say my hardest is Oblivion. And that's nice. Waves are kind of harder. Sakupin Circle's 125. Okay, what do you have on it, though? Like, you have the spam, I guess that's kind of hard. The da-da-da-da-da-da. No, you could totally just alternate for that. Because it's about equal to 4 times. I think the entire wave would just be at like 4 times speed, which would not be that much harder. I mean, obviously, it's Sakupin Circle is 125. It's harder than anything on the speed hack list right now. The doubles would be interesting. Although, what you don't see is all-around players going for Sakupin Circles. Players who are good at the game. Like, everybody who goes for that level has some crazy imbalance where they die after the doubles. Anybody who's failing after the doubles, can you even trust them to benchmark the level? I mean, come on. Sakupin Circles could be top 80, and we wouldn't know it. Because everybody dies after the doubles because they're trash, and they're jumping from Bloodbath or something. Okay, I keep slandering the same person, like, subconsciously. Luckily, Juicy Dasher is not in the stream. And they all call the level hard, just like everybody jumping to Zodiac. You can't jump to Zodiac and call it hard. SLH 1.1 times is not... Oh yeah. Same goes for Cobwebs 121, or 121. What am I even saying? 110. I think somebody beat Cobwebs 1.1 times speed. It looked legit enough to me in the video. And at the time, I didn't have like the amazing cheat detection intuition. But that doesn't matter. It's probably the same difficulty. Bruh. Adis. I mean, who knows? Probably has the ability for it. It's like the definition of a Grandmaster. Well, if it makes you feel better, 66p is like 2 seconds long. So you just need to make it through like 2 seconds of gameplay. Also, where the heck is Coop and Disco? I would like a copy of that, you know, to verify. I've been waiting for an extremely long time here. An end screen is not this hard to create. I could have created it in less time. I don't even know how to create, and I could have done better. Long levels are more annoying. Not on speed hack. Can I playtest your layout? I'm not good at playtesting. Okay, that's a lie. I'm very good at playtesting. I might be the best playtester in all of Geometry Dash. But I have limited time. I don't like playtesting other people's levels. Because a good playtest, that takes like 10 hours for a 1 minute level. I mean, first of all, you have to beat the entire thing. Why do I die to the block instead of the spikes and the mini waves? Because the block extends beyond the spikes for its mini wave shadow. That's why I say I'm really happy when I die to the spikes, because you don't get to die to the spikes a lot. I mean, right now in the pre-drop, it's different. 99, 98. There we go. Why that happens so much? The Coop in Hell at 1.5 times speed would be unreal. There's one person who was a hacker that was talking about doing it at 1.6 times speed. But if you figure Bloodbath 150's been done. And Bloodbath is like 10% easier. What? It happened again, it happened again. That seriously PMOs. Also, this level has a dislike because I liked the level and then I disliked it. Somehow. I don't know how that works, but I did it. There's no way Geometry Dash tracks every single dislike and like that's been done by all accounts. They probably just did like some weird API bug. Okay, I'm good enough. We know this as a fact. Remember when you did level requests? Yes, I frickin' remember. I remember that. Not a very fond memory. I'd stream for 4 hours straight, playing people's trash levels. They're so bad and unplaytested and garbage. Half of them are impossible, half of them are top 15. Legitimately the worst thing to stream ever. SLH waves aren't bad. Yeah, that's true. 100% true. Oh yeah, I did. I remember that. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that at the time. That was the whole point of you playing it. Was I wasn't sure what it was, so you had to play it. I mean, you didn't have to, I was just requesting. I was kindly requesting that you played the level. I mean, if I played that level, it could have been disastrous. Unnerfed the golden, the top one at 1.2. Bro, unnerfed the gold. How the heck am I supposed to know like how hard that is? I don't play the nerfed and unnerfed version of every single level on the list in existence. And that might be the most random thing that I've ever heard of. I know what unnerfed Slaughterhouse is, I know what unnerfed Oblivion and unnerfed Zodiac are like. I'm assuming that's like 10% harder than the golden. So if you mean SCL top 1, probably. Also, why do you say 1.1.2x? This is not a Minecraft modding thing, okay? We're not doing Minecraft mods. Oh, HQ? Yeah, I'm afraid so. No, I think he was here like one stream ago. It's pretty Gucci. One more no-clip run. I'll be so good after this no-clip run, I'll first try the level. Instead of getting 87 like I did earlier this stream. There we go, no fumbling at all, and I completed the level with ease. There we go. Very thorough practicing if I had something to say about it. Firework diff? Okay, so it's impossible. Yeah, I would totally be top 1. Although firework is pretty easy, so you never know about that. I mean, if Lord Vadercraft beat it, all respect to him, but that level's gotta be free. I stream like once in a blue moon. I stream every other day, but sometimes I just skip one. And sometimes I make it a 2-day gap. Yeah, I know. Although a blue moon is like... How often does that happen? A year? I know I saw one. That's for sure. I saw a blood moon too. I stream at like 4 AM. It is 7:46, so I do not believe you. It's not even 4 AM your time. I've been trying to shift my sleep schedule, like last night. I went to bed extremely early. Tonight I'm gonna go to bed at like 1 o'clock. Which is the earliest that I've ever done so. Amazing 76%. Beautiful gameplay, nice, thank you. You saw a moon once? Nice. 1 AM and 4 AM are not the same thing. Bruh. The Roblox profile picture. I've never judged how good somebody else is at the game just based on their profile picture. But I'm afraid that what I just previously said was a complete lie. At least in this stream. Tiki. That was the funk that Jesse was playing in the McDonald's. You ain't sure it's firework diff? Oh, Sweeborg. Definitely not gonna trust that opinion. Then again, I trusted yours. Fine, we can trust Sweeborg. Verifier of the sun level. Yeah, and you're using that profile picture, so that tells me everything that I need to know. There we go. I've gotten that exact decimal so many times. This level is garbage. So bad. Wait, Ultra Bro, I didn't read what you said on Sakupin Disco. I'm not quite exactly sure that you said anything about it. Yay. 50.63 again. Or, I mean, I wasn't looking at the percent. Maybe it was 50.64. Nuh-uh. On the weekend, it's been like a month. An end screen is not this hard to make. I don't even know how to create, and I know it's not that hard to make. Tell whoever's making the end screen I'm a better creator and player than they are. And tell them that Jesse Gaming is going to close their McDonald's. And they can never enjoy fast food again. Creating isn't that hard. Oh yeah, it's easy. Super easy. Bruh, 76 again. So bad. So bad. Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna run from 68, and if I die again to the ending, I'm gonna go full Badur Jobaba mode. I'm gonna call up 9 dice on stream. Platformer. Hell nah. Okay, creator. These are like all the things I hate, and Damradish knows I hate these 3 types of player. Like, I absolutely could not be a star grinder, but I absolutely could not be a platformer grinder. Like, that could not happen. So I guess I'll go with creator. I guess I'll just be a better creator than every creator in existence. Well, can I be a star grinder in the sense that I dedicate most of my time to playing this level, and then I grind like 50 stars a day? I mean, 50, that's like 10 whole levels. That's a lot of levels. Who in this chat? Not me. I know Radish can. 9-star and below. What? Nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Screw that. No hate, but you have a big ego. I fully accept that. It's good to have a big ego. It means that you're sure in your skills and you're sure in yourself. Like Bobby Fischer was sure that he was a good chess player, and he was better than everybody else in the world. Exactly. Ultra Bro gets it. Yeah, this is YouTube. Cobwebs song is low-key buns real. Should I switch it out for the other song? That was made by somebody who is kind of an actual good person. Not implying anything, of course. That would be an epic mashup. Okay, I just gotta do one more of these to 100. Then I can totally win. From 0. Because that's how it works. I mean, if I make it to 68. How are you supposed to do that? I thought it already carries the vibe because it's made by F777. And it, or no, it's made by Demoran. And it's used on all of the levels that are L-themed. I hate this level. I'm gonna do 62 to 100 instead. Yo, what's up, Juicy? How's it going? Well, how's my day going? Well, I mean, I died at 87 on this level. So I didn't like that. I died at 81. Twice. Then I died at 75 a lot of times, more than 10. Then I died at 78. The ship click. Multiple times. Yeah, all today. I was playing off stream. Okay, now I need to get Daniel narrow focused on this level. Yeah, that practice session basically seals my fate. Yeah, I mean, it sealed my fate. My fate was sealed. Super sealed. Is this free at normal speed? Yeah, it's completely free. Yeah, this is the freest level ever at normal speed. A rat could do this level if you just gave it like a smaller input device. A pig could do this level. They can do video games, you know? Yo, Juicy, I low-key slandered you like crazy this stream. And I didn't mean to, and then I eventually realized I was. And I needed to tell you that. Because being upfront is more important. Oh, for the Sakupin, I made fun of all people jumping to Sakupin circles. And then I said jumping from something like Bloodbath, and you know, I said Bloodbath because it was on the, or not on the front of my mind, on the back of my mind. I didn't even mean to slander you at that point. Exactly. That one click in that one level. I mean, I can understand that. Oh, nice, 75 again. See, I can understand that. I can understand it whether I want to or not. Although it's like a set of 4 clicks, not one. Exactly. Time machine to USKC. That was Adis's jump. He didn't even have a single extreme completed, just the main levels. But not even any of the demons. And Time Machine, we know Time Machine's the hardest main level. Wait, hold up, I just realized that if I can't do the ending, then I'm cooked. Okay, I'm not cooked. Yay. Yes, Juicy is jumping from Bloodbath. That's why it was an accidental slander. Bruh. I hit the spike. You said I have 80 before he even asked, what's your progress? Holy pre-move. Also, Juicy, this was a question that was discussed earlier in the stream. How hard do you think Sakupin circles at 125 speed would be? Or really just Sakupin circles with the waves on 4 times instead of 3? I mean, I know some of those clicks would be very acrobatic. I mean, remember, Juicy, if Conics can beat it, so can you. What? 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 Wait, what did I need to reread that again? Okay, bro, I went to the gym today and there was a manager that I say hi to when I walk in. He's talking to... Why? At least you tried to make conversation. What did he say? Did he say anything? Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But what did he say about it? Amazing! That's the first time that I've died like that. He didn't say anything, just stared at you. Oh my gosh. That makes it even worse. He probably thinks you're a disrespectful kid now. Goodbye, Dill. Your friends... That's a goated moment. Most embarrassing moment so far in your life. Actually, that's actually a pretty good moment to have as your worst. Hahaha. 78. Woo. Yeah, bro sent that second go message after I passed the impossible wave, then I instantly died of the frame perfect click after. For the record, that click's hard. It's not an easy one. Because when you're at normal speed, you can do 2 clicks. But if I do 2 clicks, I'm gonna get... I mean, I actually could. But I'm not relearning that entire part to do 2. Oh, what was the question that I asked you while you were typing? Oh, what was... How hard is Sukupa in circles at like 1.25 times speed? Which is... And you can achieve the same effect by replacing the 3 times waves with the 4 times waves. Because there's no 4 times in that level. At least I don't think. Okay, harder than Tidal Wave, I don't know about that. Kinda makes me want to try it. I mean, I do understand that though. Because it destabilizes so much stability that you have in 3 times. Somebody has to verify that one day. Maybe I could. The reason I can't do normal levels is because they're boring. That would not be a boring level. Although the pre-drop would have to be buffed. Or at least made more interesting. Probably harder than every end. Well, I mean, that's for sure. Normal Sukupa in circles is harder than every end. If we look at things through a logical standpoint. You finally understand! You finally understand! Let's go! The understanding is making me so happy. Every end is slightly overrated. Yeah, you're starting to get a grasp of its difficulty. You realize that it's too high up. It's not the biggest problem on the list, but it's also not the smallest one. How is Silent Clubstep? Just explain to me how beating Silent Clubstep can give you list points, like, at all. That's a big error with Pointer Crate. Silent Club takes more skill. Raw difficulty-wise... Well, you can verify a new level, and every new level that you verify, it's like top 10. Because it's harder than Silent Clubstep. And then it's like top 140 because it's way easier than everything else. You know? SKC needs to be above SLH, I guess. I mean, Slaughterhouse is free. You can't tell me somebody can beat that level and still be a noob. And then people beat that level as the hardest and they're noobs. Like, how'd that happen? I mean, at least Slaughterhouse victors have the mental. You're trying to jump... Oh, you're trying to beat Talstall as jump from idols. Wait, idols? That's like a 5-minute extreme, isn't it? I know that level's song. That was like one of my favorite songs. to listen to as Geometry Dash music, not to listen to as music. Big difference. So it's not all wave because it has a cube part. I see. I mean, my advice would just be do no clip runs of it, considering... Oh, and play on any LDM that's allowed. Oh, 75. The wave took me by surprise. I didn't know it was there. The song is overrated. Just sounds like random sounds. But if you like it, then I can understand. That hurt a bit to say. Yeah, different. Yeah. There's no LDM allowed. None? There has to be an LDM allowed. There's like LDMs for frickin' Cobwebs. And this looks like a layout. Wait, hold up. You don't have to comply with pointer crate, because it's 196. Oh my gosh, I died to this. Who would have been surprised? Okay, this level's garbage. I've had so many far deaths today. Back-to-back 70s was not very fun. Like, it was 70, 70, and then like 60s. Wait, you listen to every end outside of GD. Oh my gosh, or loss, or loss. You just like the every end tunes. Well, I figure if you're not looking at a computer monitor and you're listening to every end, it's got to have a completely different vibe at that point. And I have a bias against it for many reasons, mainly every end. And obviously that's not fair to the song. Real. You know, like, what's the rule? No FPS bypass, but you can have CBF. Huh? How does that make any sense? Doesn't seem too controversial. Everybody that I see just is like, oh, every end is so cool. That's all I hear. That was a pretty good representation of them, huh? TPS, same thing. It's the exact same thing. Why would you be bypassing FPS? You get that, like, for free. Just like, you know, the Hulk scene where he gives some Ant-Man guy 2 tacos. Yeah, they're just giving you that for free. TPS, it makes it so, you know how the base game is set to 240? It basically makes you go beyond that, just like all the other mods do. Every other mod. Like Draw Divide or whatever. Just they don't like it for some reason. Yeah, what's wrong with it? Exactly. It's in the demonlist.org's rules state that any hack to increase input precision is not a hack. I think they allow they disallow TPS bypass too because they're weird. But in their own rules, a rule that's very, very old. I read this first, I think, a couple years ago, 3 years ago. It's a very good rule. Yeah, with that logic, CBF should be banned. That is a very high-level conclusion. I'm glad I didn't have to explain that at all. Because I was going to, until you said it. Then you gotta ban computer monitors. They're obviously giving people an advantage. Being able to see. Exactly. I mean, CBF should be banished for other reasons. It's basically the ultimate hoax mod. Like, the potential for it being a hoax is immense. And it's more than any other mod, because apparently people don't even understand how it works. And that's kinda weird, you know? Just like the tracker hidden in somebody's phone or something, I don't know. If you don't know how your phone works. And again, I don't know anybody who does know how their phone works. I don't, at least. Ooh, dropped frames, 1,554, nice. Yay, dropped frames. Did my school year start yet? No. And I'm very glad for that. Hey, I was still in school for weeks when you were out. Stupid level. I'm gonna focus better off stream. Much love to y'all though. Y'all are goated. Goodbye everybody.